Mother of... I don't even want to repeat it out because I don't want to lose advertising. I don't even get advertising on my videos, but I just saw a film that's called The Lords of Chaos. It was on streaming, and I heard, about this film last year that it was going to be, this very nasty, very graphic and shocking biopic of sorts surrounding Varg and the band Mayhem, which are a Norwegian band that were experimenting in very thrash, very aggressive sound called black metal, death metal. It's also popular in Finland as well. If you know anything about the film, you're probably best to approach with it with caution, because this is also one of the most graphic films I have seen in quite a while. Now, by graphic, we're looking on the human centipede, irreversible end of things, Antichrist. But not so much that the film got banned in multiple countries, like Cannibal Holocaust, or like when Clockwork Orange used to be, which was banned for about 28 years in the United Kingdom. Because there's been a headline, because I'm a film censorship enthusiast, surrounding church groups want Lords of Chaos to be banned. Even though the film has an 18 certificate, they thought that the glamouration of suicide and self-harm in this film, and there is a definitely explicit scene of harm and abuse upon oneself depicted in this film, they want it banned. So I had to see it for that very reason, given the controversy surrounding it, and also a lot of the headlines. It was, considered one of the most shocking events that occurred in Norway before the Otoya massacre that Anders Breivik perpetrated about 2010, 2011. They made it into a film with Paul Greengrass, and they also made a Norwegian film of the same name called Otoya, July 22nd, and then the 22nd of July. But going back to my point, the censorship in regards to the matter of the film itself might be a little bit disputed, because I know it's based on historical events, but also seems to trivialize and almost make it seem normalized, burning churches and cutting himself and killing a bunch of people, and also showing Nazi iconography on the boards and stuff is definitely the sort of thing that's going to anger, frustrate, and disturb a lot of people. And I think the 18 certificate itself is definitely a point of contention, but it's also very well deserved. Antichrist and Human Centipede 1 and 3 and 2, after cuts, all have received that very same certificate for similar, well, not for, but for explicit and extreme scenes of violence and also sexual content in those particular films. We don't get the sex, but we do get a lot of violence in Lords of Chaos, and we also get some, rather extreme amounts of dark humor, especially in the first 30 minutes, where we just show a bunch of the guys just trying to yell around all about stuff, get yourself, bro, because all these discs, we're gonna make all these violence, we're gonna, scream shit up, and it's all, unless you are a fan of this sort of music, or unless you listen to G.G. Allen, approach with this with caution, because if you come into this empty-handed, or if you're a very religiously devout person, you are really going to hate this film. So much that you would want it banned yourself. But the problem is, when you ban something, it creates a black market, and people will eventually find it through piracy and streaming services, or use whatever means they can find. That's how many people went to go see Clockwork Orange when it was unofficially banned in the UK for about 28 years. They went to the United States or France. Someone I knew went to see it in New York around 1988. That was 11 years before it was legal for people to go see it in 1999 in the United Kingdom, when they, first showed it in cinemas, also screened it on Channel 4. This won't happen with Lords of Chaos, but what will happen is, the kind of blackmail people, they'll say, because I've also heard on some of the comment sections, this movie is trivial. It makes butt thickness look like a joke. They try to make the other guy, the Rory Culkin character, look sympathetic. But I don't want to go into details of that. I'm more concerned and more interested in the censorship side of things, and also sort of the dark humor angle. And it's definitely one that's going to make you bite and clench your teeth. But if you're strong and you got the balls, you're definitely going to like the Lords of Chaos. But just try to bring a breathing bag with you, because you might need it. This is Skinny Ebert signing off. And feel free to subscribe to my film reviews and content every so often.